Alright, hey guys, welcome to a new tier list video. Today we're going to be going over the Cars 2 character tier list video. So we're basically going to just look at some of the characters from Cars 2, maybe characters from the other movies as like a bonus later on, and then yeah, we'll just get into it. So first up we have J. Kirby Gremlin, I believe that's his name. He is the head of the Gremlin crime family, and he in the movie, his basically only line is that he's from Detroit and he's wanted in multiple Eastern European countries along with the other lemons. And that's pretty hard, for a Pixar villain. I mean, that's just great character development with nothing but exposition. Not to mention the fact that the exposition is essentially one line in front of the lemon party table. So yeah, he gets a nice clean spot on the top there at A. Next up here we have Victor H., who I believe is the head of the Hugo Lemon family. So he, in the movie, he has a personal tow truck, Ivan or Ivan or whatever you want to call him, and that's just pretty much screams rich boss energy, right? Because he's not broken down, he's not even rusting. He is this rich, powerful man, and he doesn't even need to drive anywhere. He can just hire a tow truck to go wherever he wants to go. And I mean, that's just a great show of power in such a short amount of screen time. So there isn't much other than that though, so I think I'm just going to put him at a B tier. Next up, Finn McMissile. I mean, come on, how can you go wrong with Finn McMissile? Like, he's strapped up, all right, he's got AKs on both sides popping out of his doors, he's got grenades in his wheels, he's just got everything that you could possibly want out of a spy character, and he's just awesome. Solid S tier character, not much to say there. Next up we have Tomber, who, in case you forgot, is Finn McMissile's French informant. He tells him about the engine and stuff. But what I love about Tomber is how Finn McMissile, in the beginning of the first scene with Tomber, says that he rescued Tomber from a Moroccan impound where he was facing 20 to life in that impound. So that creates a lot of world building, like what did this guy do to get 20 to life in a Moroccan impound? And like what kind of things are there to do as a car to get you 20 to life? So there's just a lot of cool lore that goes on there. So because of that, that's what I love about Cars 2. Just the lore and the world building. So yeah, S tier character. Next up, Francesco Bernoulli. He's Italian, he's got open wheels, he's a Formula One car. I mean, he's just great. His voice actor especially, props to the voice actor, because Francesco's lines in this movie are so excellently and memorably delivered. I love whenever he's on screen. He just steals the show. Solid A tier character. Up we have Professor Zendup, and I gotta admit, I don't like Zendup very much. I mean, I can tolerate when he's on screen, but it's just what I hate about him is his lack of originality. He's just typical evil, monstrous scientist professor guy who wants to get rich, take over the world, whatever. Like, it's such a caricature of a villain at this point, and it's such a shame. It's like a stain on the creativity of this movie and all the extra thought that went into everything else. And then there's just Zendup there, and he's like the main antagonist. So because of that, I'm gonna have to give him an F. Sorry. He was just a strong based character till the end. Oh, and not to mention that one line where he's all like, who'd you talk to? And then he's like, oh, your mother. Oh, I'm sorry, it was your sister. I get them confused these days. Like, I don't know how they snuck that into the movie. It's such a great line, though. Now, Gremlin and Pacer are some really vile dudes. I mean, they're the ones who actually pull the trigger to blow up most of the cars. Like, they do most of the dirty work, not to mention them literally beating Rod to a pulp in that bathroom. I mean, these guys are some menaces right here. Okay, they just do not care. They have no limits and no boundaries, and I like to see that in a character as minor as the villain henchman, so B tier. Couple of quick bonus characters who are from Cars 3 and 1. We have the taxi from the Demolition Derby, Fair Game. He was on screen for about 2 seconds, had one line, and it contained a curse word that was censored by the honk of his horn as a parody of, profane taxi drivers. So that alone is enough to, put him up there as one of the best characters in the whole franchise. I mean, imagine having that much to you in such a small amount of time. Love this dude, Fair Game. A tier. Last but not least, the final bonus characters, the Delinquent Road Hazards. I mean, come on, you guys knew this was coming. Like, these are the most S tier characters in the entire film franchise. They are just the best. They're only on screen for about 2 minutes, and in those 2 minutes, they steal the whole movie. Okay, the underglows, the music, the racing, and the turbos, everything about them is just awesome, and they age so well. Like, as you get older, they only get cooler, and I plan on making an entire video on these guys in the future. So yeah, look forward to that. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, just comment down below, let me know what you want to see next, and yeah, see y'all soon.